All right, so basically, I wanted to talk about something that I've been seeing on Twitter or X. Essentially, it is the idea that as the older we are getting as gamers, the more we are kind of like wasting time or having the feeling of wasting time. Kind of seems, I've seen a couple tweets about kind of like the older we're getting, the more like I feel like we're just wasting time, or there's indecisiveness on what games to be playing. And it kind of got me thinking because I've been feeling this kind of lately too. So currently I am 26, about to be 27 in like a couple months. And so it had me wondering, like, is anyone else kind of feeling this? So this is an example right here. I literally saw 2 tweets today about this, and this is what made me want to make this video. So we got Mighty Keith here, and if you don't know him, he makes some really funny sketches. He's been doing that for like nearly a decade, I think. So go check him out, definitely on YouTube. He says, I don't know if it's me getting older, but whenever I replay games now, I get this weird feeling that I'm wasting time. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm on my second playthrough of Xenoblade 2 because of their Switch 2 edition, and I'm having a blast. I have so many other RPGs I haven't played but I've bought, and I feel like I should be playing those instead. You'll ever get that feeling? And so I actually kind of do get that feeling. I've been having this recency to like want to play through Dragon Quest XI, for example. It's one of my favorite RPGs. But I also just am like, well, there's kind of some new games coming out that I want to get to. You know, I'm sure everyone has the Steam library that's, you know, unlimited games but no games. You got a ton of games in there, but you haven't actually played through them. And you know, Pokopia came out back in March, and I'm just now playing the DLC for it. And even I'm kind of having this feeling of like, well, I've been playing Pokopia so much, and like, am I wasting time playing Pokopia when I could be playing something else, like something new I have never played or a new experience? You know, a lot of adults, and especially in our world right now, we have this feeling of like, well, I have all this time in the world, yet I have like no time in the world because I'm either really busy, or with the few hours I have, I don't want to exactly spend it maybe playing video games or just doing something else. I was had to talk with my friends about this on a road trip, and we were literally saying, like, I feel like as I've gotten older, we've just kind of devoted less and less time to playing video games and more time to actually, you know, just doing adult stuff. I think a lot of us kind of yearn for that 2020 COVID era where gamers can relate that COVID was a lot more different for everyone else, for the rest of the world. You know, we were literally chronically online because we had nothing to do. Everyone told us to stay inside, so that was like a dream for us, right? Stay inside, just play video games all day, right? And so I literally have like 5 or 6 months, definitely from pretty much March to August or so, where it was just nothing but video games. You know, I was told, I was in school at the time, and I was told just to stay home, right? So I was doing online school, and then after that, I would just instantly start playing a video game. Constantly in Discord with my homies, right? We're just all in there. So it was a really crazy time. And that's something that we're probably never going to see again. The second tweet that kind of related here is from Cleveland Jr. or @official_Clev. He says, I can't be the only one who feels this way lately. And so here we're going to watch this video real quick. So I know this exact feeling. So he starts up a game and then he instantly exits out of it and goes to a different game, right? And so the idea here is like, you're just kind of indecisive, right? You're like, well, should I be playing this game or should I be playing this game? I think that's Ghost of Tsushima, I think. He booted off God of War. And then sometimes you literally just end up circling right back to the video game that you were originally playing, right? And eventually like, screw it, I'll just get on the phone, I'll turn it off, I'll go watch Netflix, stuff like that. Right, and so this is a very similar position where, you know, you spend all day working, you get home, you have a couple hours to play video games, and then I find myself just kind of sitting there, looking at my Steam library, for example, and just kind of seeing like, well, do I want to play this game? Do I want to play Destiny 2? Do I want to play Sekiro? Do I want to play Elden Ring? Which do I want to do? Like, what would be the most productive use of time? And then we kind of forget that the idea of a video game is kind of to waste time, right? But yet we still want to be as productive as we can as gamers. It's kind of a really weird paradox we got going on here. And then it ultimately just kind of devolves in like, oh, I'll just watch some Netflix, I'll watch a Disney Plus show, I'll just do something besides play video games. And so then that kind of brings up the idea of like, well, are we just as gamers, are we as a society just getting bored of video games? Is there nothing to play, yet there's everything to play? Especially with all this late stage capitalism, with bringing all these new games to the forefront, we end up getting a lot more slop than actual genuine games that are really fun, and so maybe that's kind of tiring out. I mean, you hear the whole Call of Duty thing where it's like, yeah, I mean, I buy the Call of Duty every year, but for some reason it gets less fun and less fun each year. That's because, you know, they're literally stuffing it down your throats every year. You get a new Call of Duty, it's virtually the same thing. It's got like a slightly new, a different shade of paint, right? So if I have anything to say in this video to you guys, it is that, you know, video games are kind of meant to be a boredom buster, right? So just play the game you want. Just pick a game, just play through it. If you're not enjoying it, just play a different game. Or if you don't want to play video games, just watch Netflix apparently. Because I mean, that's we just have a bunch of different ways to entertain ourselves at this point that we don't really necessarily need video games to do. But if you're just really wanting to play a video game, then I would just encourage you to sit down. And sometimes it is kind of hard to just start playing a video game, right? It's kind of like you procrastinate playing a video game, which is kind of weird. It's that's normally you would do that while you're procrastinating, like writing an essay or just doing something that you're supposed to do that's actually productive. But now we've gotten to this point where video games are being procrastinated. But that's kind of it for today. Just kind of had a little bit of a rant. I've been McBone. I will see you guys all in the next one.